music performances, and so much more. But if you're a diehard who's already tuned in, here's your legendary reward of a first look at what's next for Dead Cells. Back in 2018, they won at the Game Awards, so let's check out what they've got going on next.
Dead Cell, what did they win last year? Was it Best Indie? Oh my god, a Castlevania crossover? Wow, they took the Symphony of the Night. Ah, the music. That's cool. That's really cool. I dig that.
So good. And what better way to segue into our first award of the night for Best Mobile Game? These games stay with you long after you've finished them, literally, unless you delete them off your phone. Here are your nominees. Apex Legends Mobile, Diablo Immortal, Genshin Impact,
I think Genshin Impact is gonna win this
Snap, and Tower of Fantasy. And the Game Award goes to Marvel Snap.
Really? Wow.
Oh my god!
I'm actually surprised by that. I mean, I've heard good things about Marvel Snap.
Wow.
But I didn't think it could beat the behemoth it is Genshin Impact.
Marvel for taking an incredible chance on us. Thank you
That's
to our
really
publisher
surprising to me.
Newverse. Thank you to the incredible community of Marvel Snap players around the world. You know, we were here like 8 years ago for Hearthstone, and this one hits super different. It's wild. Starting a new company is scary, and we wanted to thank all the incredible other startups in our area who have been so welcoming to us. It's been incredible, and for real, thank you so much to Second Dinner. It's we did it, y'all. We did it. Thank you so much.
Huge congratulations to Marvel Snap. And heads up, this year we're partnering with Discord, and you can head to the Game Awards Discord server to discuss tonight's show and even watch together. Yeah. And now, buckle up for 3 world premieres in a row. Ooh. First is a game that is up for Best Debut Indie, and now it's headed to a whole new platform. This is Vampire Survivors.
Do you folks have phones? The original Vampire Survivors is out now on mobile. The full game for free for real. Please be excited. Available now for iOS and Android. Stop doing drugs. Be the
I've heard good things about this.
Oh, yeah.
I'm just not a very mobile person.
(1917). The Great War rages on.
Is this Wild Hearts? The sequel?
2 brothers
Valiant
fight
Hearts.
to survive the trenches, alongside other valiant hearts.
I knew it, Valiant Hearts.
To find their way home.
Oh. Is that not a sequel, but just a... Ooh. Returnal coming to PC. Yeah. People already knew about this. Yeah, there it is. Comes to PC.
Fighting. Dying. Returning.
That's right. Returnal, which won last year at the Game Awards, is coming to PC in early 2023. And all I can say is, I love that I'm actually getting paid to watch these right now. I cannot wait for these games to come out. If we're being honest, I've been doing way too much socializing with real humans and spending way too much time in nature lately. Enough of that. Okay, so we are going to take a super quick break, but there is plenty more opening act after we check in with gaming icon Ninja, who is going to show us a new way to game with Xbox and Samsung.
I'm here in my living room to show you a whole new way to play Xbox games. I'm playing Fortnite on the Xbox app with Samsung Gaming Hub, and it looks absolutely incredible. Wow.
It's smooth, responsive. Unreal Engine 5.1 killed it.
There's no console and no PC. You can use your favorite Bluetooth controller. And starting today, right now, you can play the Xbox app on any Samsung 2021 Smart TV. So what are you waiting for? Let's game.
There's a storm coming. How can
My
you
mic
tell?
was muted. I mean, cool about the Fortnite thing, yay, but yeah.
I heard the same thing happened in Guyana. The rats. I knew it. I knew we'd have to pay a price for the corruption of our souls.
Stay close to the wall. Wait!
So here's the famous girl with the sling.
I'm sorry for everything.
Things aren't always nice, but you can change them.
Wow, that trailer's kind of spoilery. They showed a lot of that game. Oh, that's heartbreaking.
Need a hand in there.
No, I got it.
That's heartbreaking.
I'm Susie the elephant, Rose's best friend.
Everything okay?
All good, honey.
You're sure?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Oh my god, this is horrible.
Come on in, kids. Time for cake.
Get It Takes Two merch at ittake2store.com this holiday season.
That is heartbreaking. Oh my god.
Yep, you can actually buy your own Cutie Bean elephant plushie from It Takes Two, which won Game of the Year last year. And Joseph Ferris will be presenting the Game of the Year tonight.
Oh, he's presenting Game of the Year?
And now, I hope everyone is suited up and reloaded because our next award is for Best Fighting Game. Here are the nominees.
Oh my, what?
DNF Duel.
They're,
JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
I'm not happy
All-Star Battle
with this.
R.
This should have been a main
The King
stage
of Fighters
award.
15. Multiverses. And Sifu. And the Game Award goes to Multiverses.
Yeah, I saw that coming. I would have rather King of Fighters won it, but whatever.
I just want to thank my family for all the sacrifices, and
I'm okay with it. It's just I would have rather have seen King of Fighters get it.
That we started 4 people in a room. Also, thank you, Warner Brothers, for really trusting in us and taking a chance on a brand new studio that hasn't done anything before, and giving us this opportunity. And finally, I'd love to thank all the players that have played our game and love our game. Thank you for our community. Thank you, everyone.
Congratulations, Multiverses. Okay, the house is filling up behind me. We're about halfway to the big show. But first, it's time for a brand new announcement.
A little over halfway.
It's a brand new game right here at the Game Awards opening act.
Where do you think nightmares come from?
Hellboy! Oh, wow.
When your people huddled around the first campfire and stared out into the dark. You created us to stare back. What are you? Me? I'm mad.
Gameplay? Straight into gameplay? Yeah, we are. Nice. Web of Weird. Cool. Very, very cool.
Okay, more like hell yeah, boy. Am I right? I'll show myself out. So now I have the honor of announcing the winners for 5 esports categories. The nominees for Best Esports Game are, and the Game Award goes to...
Valorant.
Valorant!
There you go.
Congratulations. For Best Esports Athlete, the nominees are...
No clue whatsoever.
And the Game Award goes to... Yay! For Best Esports Team, here are the nominees. And the Game Award goes to... Loud!
Again, I have no concept of esports.
For Best Esports
honestly.
Coach, the nominees are... And the Game Award goes to... Bazooka!
No concept of these esports people.
And finally, for Best Esports Event, here are the nominees.
Oh, this one I do, please. Evo. Evo.
And the Game Award goes
Please,
to...
Evo. Please, Evo.
2022 League of Legends World Championship.
I figured
A
as
huge
much.
congratulations to you all. Tonight, watch the Game Awards on Steam, where they are giving away a Steam Deck every minute.
Bit of a bummer,
and on
but
Twitch,
it's to be
there
expected.
Are viewer
Those,
rewards, including
like,
a free
even though
game
I
from
don't
Epic,
watch them,
Jeff's Among Us
those
Mask
League of Legends and
Returns,
Dotas,
a
those
special Fall
events
Guys
are
Gears of War skin.
humongous.
And now,
they're bigger
so
than
many
Evo.
world premieres and only a little bit more time. Let's get right to 3 more, starting with a look at something new in the Horizon world, which is up for Game of the Year. Horizon also won an award as part of the Game Maker's Sketchbook, which celebrates great video game art. Here's a new look at the PSVR 2 game, Call of the Mountain.
Yay for VR, but it's something I could never use because I only have one good eye, and because VR is frickin' expensive. Whoa! What is this? Is this Slitherhead? So different that you're like an old guy in a horror game. Post trauma. Whoa. Okay, that's trippy. Whoa, that is trippy. That is super trippy. Hold on.
Very intrigued by Viewfinder. I'm getting Portal vibes from this for sure. Use the hashtag GameNight to celebrate gaming's biggest moments. We'll be back with lots more, including Street Fighter 6 coming up.
Street Fighter 6, we already figured that one. Atomic Heart. This music might be getting the DMCA. Looks good. It looks good.
Personal log, sentient contact assessment and response team. Cyan. Where am I? What planet
is Ark?
this? Did the
Survivor?
metahedron
No,
bring
it
us
isn't.
here? How far would you go?
Yo, this is Returnal. This is a Returnal, like... This is copying Return... Oh. I mean, they have their own thing. No, let me not say that. But the aesthetic. The design.
Stop, custodian.
And look, like, again, near, like, the back half of the trailer, it showed a bunch of different stuff. But that first beginning part gave you Eternal vibes so badly.
You're here to sign up for our super fun, awesome shooting and looting adventure? Great! So, you can put your name down right here and... Wait. Do you even know about the first yet? You like action and excitement? Oh, there's no shortage of that here. You'll be exploring the galaxy for relics, all while dodging those annoying Dugans. Yeah, take that, evil space ducks!
Aren't you forgetting something, Pinky?
That art style is fantastic. Or the animation. The animation is fantastic.
Mega arsenal of weapons and gear! Woohoo! You can enhance, fuse, and make them even more better! Oh yeah! Anyways, if you're a fan of super solo fun, four-person multiplayer mayhem, and enjoying an adventure you'll never forget, then join the Relic Hunters right now!
Tonight, Average Jonas is in the house. He's Verizon's ambassadors, and tonight Verizon has a special offer on the Xbox Series S. Scan the QR code below to pick one up, and you'll get a free controller. And follow @average_Jonas on Instagram for more fun details. And I have to say, I want you to know I love all my world premieres equally, and I try not to play favorites. But I have to admit, I am extra excited about this one. Here's a special announcement from Among Us.
Is this the opposite to where you have to hide? Like you're avoiding the alien? Yeah, it's the opposite. That's cool. Well, I was confused for a second. I was like, what? Private division. Is this Child of Light? No. That symbol around her chest though looked familiar. Yeah, this is a weird one. That's new one to me. Yeah, I have no idea. For why I thought Child of Light for whatever reason.
Uh-oh, maybe now I have two favorites. I think my New Year's resolution will be to just play games all day and never leave my house. Well, if you're streaming tonight, you can see these seats filling up behind me. We're getting ready to kick off gaming's biggest night. It's going to be the best game awards yet, and I say this as an expert. And now, here's a look at a beautiful new game, Replaced, coming in 2023.
Atomic test gone wrong leads to thousands of American lives lost in the last 2 months alone.
After the abolishment of nuclear power, old mining complexes were reopened across
to reduce our international affairs and focus on our own country.
Phoenix Corporation representatives assure the walls were built for our own safety.
Oh my god, is this? What's the name of the... I can't remember. Yeah! Oh my god, I've been wanting to play this game so bad. Oh my god, this looks so good. god, it's killing me that I can't remember the name of this game. Replace, that's what it was. Oh my god, it looks so good. Oh my god, it looks so good.
Gaming, best family game. Family games are what we all grew up on. Carmen Sandiego, Mario, Doom, Resident Evil. Okay, so I think I just realized why I couldn't sleep as a child. Nothing a little cognitive behavioral therapy can't fix. Anyway, the nominees for best family game are Kirby and the Forgotten Land.
I would go
Lego Star Wars,
Kirby Forgotten Lands for me,
Saga.
but more than likely
Mario and Rabbids.
either Splatoon 3 or Switch Sports is going to go with.
And Splatoon 3. And the Game Award goes to Kirby and the Forgotten Land.
Yay! I'm happy. I'm good. I'm happy with that. I'm really, really happy about that.
Thank you so much for this award and recognition. I'm accepting this on behalf of the talented development teams at HAL Laboratories and Nintendo that worked on Kirby and the Forgotten Land. You know, this is the 30th anniversary of the Kirby series, and it's pretty cool to see this little cute but powerful guy finally win one of these. And all he had to do was go full mouthful mode on a giant car to do it. Thanks again for this, really appreciate it. Thank you.
Congratulations, Kirby and the Forgotten Land. And finally, I have a world premiere that is a trip. A franchise that has been around for 35 years
Street Fighter.
and still going strong has yet another installment for you. Here's a special world premiere from Street Fighter 6.
Street Fighter 6, here we go. DJ. They're going with DJ. Are they mixing and matching moves? Bunch of mini games. That's a new character. That's a new character.
He was obsessed, you see, with finding an appropriate vessel for this power.
Is that G or is that a new character too? Non. Marissa. JP. Yeah, he's new. Wait, is JP new? He looks familiar. Okay, never mind. JP is not who I thought it was. Wow, they should have 4 characters. Whoa. June 2nd, this was leaked this morning. This morning it got leaked on the PlayStation Store.
Okay, time to level up to our big show where we have more awards, musical performances, and even more world premieres of incredible games. I know it's hard to imagine that there's still more show, but that's how much the world of gaming is thriving right now. We have tons of game content to show off, plus incredible presenters, a musical performance by Hozier, and so much more. A huge congratulations to all the winners of our first awards. Ride that high all night, baby. Thank you all for ramping up the night with me. Now it's time for me to grab my seat. Until next time, the 2022 Game Awards starts now.
Welcome to the Game Awards 2022. Now,
here we
go.
Host,
the creator of the Game Awards, Jeff Keighley.
Jeff Keighley.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Game Awards. It feels so amazing to be back in person with the fans and to have the entire industry with us here tonight. I love it. Such great energy. I want to say hello to all the nominees. Mr. Miyazaki, great to have you here, nominated for Game of the Year tonight, which is great.
Wow, he's like, okay.
Kratos himself, Christopher Judge, is in the house.
Sonny Seljuk right next to him. Hey, man, give both to Sonny.
Man Engage, incredible in immortality. Welcome to the Game Awards.
Miyazaki, he's got to win. He's going to win now. The fact that Miyazaki's there means that Elden Ring won. Because he did not fly all the way from Japan to not win. Elden Ring would probably won that.
Lots more awards to come. And of course, last year's Game of the Year winner, Joseph Fares, is back.
Oh, okay. This guy has become such a meme now. Jesus.
Everyone's here. Look, even Animal is here, guys.
Guys, don't do it.
Him anywhere. I should have booked Kermit. All right, well, welcome to all the nominees and to all of you watching live around the world. Thank you for being a part of this community. Tonight, we are going to honor the best games of the year and show you what's next with an absolutely incredible world premiere lineup, including the first ever look at the gameplay of Star Wars Jedi Survivor from Respawn.
Yeah, that also was hinted at earlier.
On Final Fantasy 16.
Yep, that one we knew too.
The first ever clip from the Super Mario Brothers movie.
That I didn't know about. Cool.
And many, many new game announcements and surprises. Trust me, we've got a lot of things, no leaks. We're very excited about what we're about to share with you guys. Now, though, it's time for our first award. To present it, I am so honored to welcome one of the great actors of our generation or any other. He's a two-time Tony winner, a two-time Emmy winner, and an Academy Award winner. Please join me in welcoming to the Game Awards, Al Pacino.
What the? Really? Al Pacino? How much money did they pay him to come to just give this award? What the what?
So cool. Thank you. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Hello, everyone.
It's really good to see you here. This is an experience for me. What I didn't expect, but here I am, as usual, doing my surprising thing to myself. But anyway,
what is he doing there?
I may come as it may come as a shock to you, but it's hard for me to see the teleprompter. But anyway, in truth, I don't play a whole lot of video games.
Obviously.
But I do have, however, spent a lot of time watching my kids play them.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's believable.
And I've continued to be thoroughly impressed and entertained by the unique and immersive ways video games tell their stories.
I can believe that.
Especially naturally by the performers.
I want Christopher Judge to win really bad. He deserves it.
Because as an actor, I've learned that whether you're on a stage or in front of a camera or inside an audio booth, always, fundamentally, always, we're the same. We are all trying to tell a story in our way, with our kind of truth. And I am honored to be here tonight to celebrate the achievements of these incredibly talented actors who, by breathing life into these stories, have helped elevate the medium of video games to a new height.
Al freaking Pacino, people.
And now, the nominees for the best performance of the year are...
Best performance.
Wow, that's ridiculous, Al Pacino being there.
Fix it all. And the answer is somewhere out in the Forbidden West.
Everything was so nice and quiet. Go to hell!
And still I follow. Dad's gonna have me do what's necessary.
I don't find boys have much to say for themselves. You don't scare me.
I can't talk about it. But you don't believe in any of it. Who's keeping you safe?
Come on, Christopher Judge. He deserves it.
Performance. I'm working out now. This is heavy. Finally, I didn't work out today, so I'm doing... You don't mind, do you, if I do a little each? The best performance winner, Christopher Judge.
Yeah, there you go, buddy. There you go. I'm happy with that. He totally nailed it. Totally nailed it. What's up with him and his wacky ass clothes? I swear. Him and his blonde hair or gold hair. Oh my god. So ridiculous.
Shit. Now I see why I couldn't get more than a +1. Thank you to the Game Awards. First off, I have to thank my mama.
Oh, come on. You gotta thank his mom. Come on.
Whose belief that I would amount to something good would never waver, even though it looked like I'd never amount to anything good. My brother, who's my hero, at 40, changed his life, went to medical school, and is now Dr. Judge. My children. Who I
It's
am
emotional.
forever proud of, forever thankful of, and still the best role I've ever had is being your dad. Sony Santa Monica. Miss Yumi Yang, it is an honor and a pleasure to work for you and with you. You are a unicorn because you actually proved that for the first time ever, the trickle-down theory actually worked. Cory Barlog, thank you, brother. Thank you for believing in me, and thank you for having me read for the role.
They're giving him a lot of time. Not that I'm complaining, but they're giving him a lot of time. Usually they like Oscars, they try to walk you off with the music.
And Cory said to me he didn't think I would do it. And if I had known it was a video game back then, I might not have. Boy, how things have changed. Matt, Rich, Dory, Bruno, Erica, B, everyone who made that volume so special and so sacred. Everyone at every level, be it designer, be it whatever it was, who worked under extraordinary conditions to get this game out. Mr. Eric Williams. I think it's kind of common knowledge that we were honored to go to Tribeca after 2018. And when Cory took me outside and said he wouldn't be directing the next one, I literally did quit. I quit.
All right, the dog was
trying to... And he said, no.
Yeah. There she goes, pushing the door open. Hold on.
I vouch for Eric. And I said, Eric Williams better be a beast. Eric Williams is a motherfucking beast. I relate to Cory on kind of an artistic level, a level of that side of me. Eric Williams and I are from such the same place, two different parts of the country, two different upbringings, but two from a very similar emotional place. And I'll never forget, I guess I can't say what it was, but it was something that moved me so deeply. And there's a time frame that cinematics have to fit into. Hopefully not speeches. And I couldn't reel it in. And Eric came over to me. And he just hugged me and just held me as I was sobbing. And then he said words I will never forget. Okay, big guy, now give us one we can use.
I keep missing this because of the freaking dog, man. Wow, he's still on.
This amazing, wonderful group of actors.
Yeah, this freaking dog. What the?
Who brought as much or more than I did every single day. I mean, we were in there, and the bravery of this group of actors to share their heartache, their loves, their lost loves, their loneliness. I am so grateful and thankful that I got to spend all those days in that volume with you. This is for all of us. Sonny, I wasn't lying. I voted for you. Your work was astounding. You're the future of this. Just never forget the two things I hopefully gave you. Hire me. Don't be a douchebag. To every single person in this room, no matter what game it was you touched, you are heroes because you got so many people in the world through a very difficult, dark time that's still not over. Games, the gaming community means so much to this world, so much in the course of dreams and escapism and just being better. Thank you. Woo. Thank you to the rest of the nominees. Have a great night. And I met Al Pacino.
Wow, they let him on. They let him. He was on there for a long ass time.
Great moment, Chris Judge. I think he was trying to give away a few extra Steam Decks as well. All right, it's time to get the announcements rolling here at the Game Awards. Tonight, many of the world's top studios are here at the Game Awards to give you a glimpse at the exciting future of video games in 2023 and beyond. Our first world premiere comes from a small but highly acclaimed studio that needs no introduction at this point and whose last game earned multiple awards here
wow,
at
they let him on there for a long time.
I'm very excited to share
even
the
though I
global
missed
announcement
most
of their next project. Here we go.
Oh, Supergiant? Is this Hades 2? It is. But it's a female. Oh, this is amazing. Oh my god.
Good. Not good enough.
We can but learn. And the greatest teacher is out there. Now go. Death to Kronos.
Death to Kronos.
This is an opportunity for you to make a better future for us all. The least I can do is light your way down.
About ready to give in? No. I was born for this.
You trifle with powers far beyond your comprehension, witch.
Okay, if I call you witch like that.
Vengeance for your family awaits you.
He is no mere titan. He is time itself, and time cannot be stopped.
Wait for me, Father. I'll be this.
What the shit? What is going? What? So she's a witch? Who's her father? Yeah, I'm really interested.
And trust me, we are just getting started. Hades 2 is the next game and first ever sequel now in development at Supergiant Games, like the original, which was revealed here at TGA in 2018. Hades 2 is going to be developed in early access, so your feedback can help shape the game, and news on early access is coming in 2023. Next, I'm so excited about this one. We're taking a journey to an exciting new world with a world premiere from a studio led by someone with a legacy of building incredible narrative-driven games and creating genre-defining experiences. It's moments like this that get me excited about the future of
It is Kojima's game? The way he said it made me think Kojima?
The ship
Oh.
is dying.
is with one of them.
What is going on?
People say I have this coming. And you know what? They're right.
Oh, groovy.
Few surprises tonight. That was a first look at Judas coming from Ghost Story Games, led by Ken Levine, who has created immersive gaming worlds like Rapture and Columbia. A few months ago, I visited the studio in Boston and played multiple hours of this game, and let me tell you, everything you saw there is in-engine. Ghost Story Games is also exploring different approaches to narrative that you will learn about in the future. Let me just say, I can't wait for them to tell you more. Didn't that look fantastic? Exciting stuff. All right, well, let's go to another brand new game announcement for the fans here at the Game Awards.
Keep it going, keep it going. Bayonetta 3? DLC? I'm assuming DLC of some kind? A prequel. They're doing a prequel game. Is it gonna be about her mother?
I can't turn back now.
Cereza, you must never enter that forest. You would soon become a snack for one of the fairies who live there.
How could a dank old forest be that scary a place anyway? Ah! Must have been a rabbit or something. Right, Cheshire? Can I manage to summon a demon that has now possessed Cheshire?
This is a very different game.
My dearest Cereza.
Mummy? Don't worry, I'll send you home.
Go to Avalon Forest. The White Wolf will guide you.
I'm going to be a witch. I need to be strong.
I will give you the power to save your mother.
Wow.
Cereza and the Lost Demon.
That is super different. I'm honestly surprised. And the fact that it says it's Bayonetta Origins and then there's something else makes you think they're going to make more of these.
That's right.
Wow, that was really different.
Until you get to play this brand new action-adventure game in the Bayonetta series on March the 17th. All right, there are lots more new game announcements and awards to come, but tonight you also have a shot at some cool free stuff just for watching the Game Awards. On Steam, Valve is giving away a Steam Deck every minute to a viewer of the show. So I was going to start talking slowly, but I probably should start talking a little quicker after Chris's speech, but I'm so glad that he won that award. But seriously, Steam Deck is incredible.
Oh, yeah, because he
took
the time. He took a chunk of time.
We also have Twitch viewer rewards. Watch 60
nothing
minutes
against you,
of
Chris,
the show
nothing
tonight on our
against.
Twitch channel, and you'll get the limited edition Jeff Keighley Among Us mask. Yes, it's back. An awesome Kate Diaz from Gears of War costume in Fall Guys, and a full free game, Rogue Legacy, on the Epic Games Store, and more. We'll be right back with a spectacular performance from Hozier and the Game Awards Orchestra. More awards, announcements, and yes,
really?
Animal from the Muppets will be back.
People on the server are my family.
But yeah,
being at my
again, I'm
point, the members
super
of the server were here
surprised
for me.
Seeing everyone
so
in
far.
the Discord, this world of passion and
like
grief, but
that
in a
Bayonetta
positive
one
way.
really threw me just for the fact that it's very different and they didn't outsource it. Platinum themselves is making it, so it's just like that's surprising to me. And then yeah, Christopher Judge.
We love how you have fun.
I missed most of the speech because I was chasing this
From
freaking dog
serving
trying
up
to
sports
make
at
sure he
home
didn't mess anything up.
to competing
But
and cooperating in
beautiful what
fresh
he said in the
ways.
beginning, and I'm sure what the rest of what he said was also really great.
Vast worlds.
But well, I'm surprised they let him go on so long.
what's next?
They eventually had to put the
More
music into like
fun.
tell him, hey guy, you gotta cut, we gotta cut
From
you, we gotta cut you.
adorable adventures to blasts from the past. And much, much more. When it comes to having fun, the sky's the limit. See where the fun takes you in 2020.
There's no hope. But I've got to escape. Really sound.
Playing this game as now.
It's closing in. This dead moon.
Also, it's weird because that enemy they're showing, you don't meet that enemy while you're in the jumpsuit. You meet the enemy after you get to your spacesuit.
San Francisco. The
It's a
city
bit
by
weird.
the bay is under siege by
weird.
forces not of this world. We need new heroes. Fearless recruits. With the guts to look evil in the eye. Who we gonna call? You.
Here we go. PKE meters out.
I got a few hits. Poker on me.
Blast it!
I'm covered in mini pucks. Behind you. Tap out. Whew.
That was close.
Holy.
We're gonna need a bigger trap.
Ghostbusters. Rise of the Ghost Lord. Coming in 2023.
Okay.
One of my favorite parts of this show is bringing video game music to life on stage. Now to perform Blood Upon the Snow from tonight's most nominated game, God of War Ragnarok. Please welcome multiple platinum Grammy-nominated Hozier featuring Bear McCreary and the Game Awards Orchestra conducted by Lauren Balfe.
Okay, cool. Did he actually sing that in the game too? This is gonna get DMCA'd so hard. But whatever, I'm just gonna let it keep going.
World that hardens as the harsher winter holds.
This was really good. And I'm actually super... So he's not even conducting it. Bear McCreary's playing the instrument. Oh my god. This was a very good song, brother. This was really good. That was really good. Really, really good.
Wow, what an incredible performance. The Game Awards Orchestra, I'm grateful to have them back again, and it's sincerely a joy to hear the music from games we love come to life on this stage. It's amazing what that orchestra puts together in just a few weeks of rehearsal. They'll be back later in the show to pay tribute to our Game of the Year nominees. This year, a record-setting number of you voted 55 million for the Game Awards on our website, on Bilibili in China, and on our Discord server. You can head over to discord.gg/thegameawards tonight to join in the discussion about the show. Right now, to present our next award from the new film Glass Onion: A Knives Out Mystery, premiering December 23rd on Netflix, please welcome Jessica Hennick.
Okay. But again, surprising. Not somebody I expected.
I don't want to alarm anyone, but someone in this room is a murderer.
Why did they zoom in on Kyle? Reggie.
Just kidding, we're just joking around. But also, statistically speaking, someone in this theater probably is a murderer. I'm sorry. Let's not think about that. Anyway, I don't want to spoil our film, but I can tell you that there is a very popular video game featured in it. And now, to give you some more clues, please welcome writer-director Rian Johnson and the star of Glass Onion, Daniel Craig.
What?
Thank you, Jessica Hedgewick. And hello, Game Awards.
We're so excited for you to see our new film. We have a special scene
I'm blocking
in it
his
for
face.
fans
Hold
of
on,
a
let me
certain
see.
game.
Just for this.
So we wanted to bring a little something to that game. That's you. That's Benoit Blanc. Look at him. This is adorable.
I mean, it's a nice scarf.
I like the cravat. It's very, very nice. Yeah.
And now, here are the nominees.
Best Debut Indie.
We're sinners plucked from hell to do God's dirty work, but I'm finding it hard to believe we're in heaven.
That was just weird. I think, personally, I would go with Stray, just because I really haven't played any of these other ones. I think Vampire Survivors is going to win it, though. It's been getting way so much top buzz.
And the Game Award for Best Debut Indie goes to Stray.
Oh, Stray did win. Oh, okay. I'm happy with that. I'm happy with that. I'm happy with that.
actually. Thank you so much. It's an incredible honor. On behalf of the whole team in Montpellier that is probably watching right now, hi guys. I want to thank everyone that was involved in making this game. It's really a work of love and passion, and all the talented members of our team put everything they have to make this game real. Thanks to everyone who has helped us along the way, our friends, families, partners, companions, dogs, cats, obviously, really important. Annapurna Interactive, you guys are amazing. You make dreams happen. Thank you so much. You've been with us the whole way through. Thank you so much. And yeah, thank you to the players. We put such a big part of our lives making this game, so seeing people enjoy it and react to it is the best feeling in the world. So thank you. Merci beaucoup.
Again, I'm happy. I wanted Stray to win. I really like that game.
Congratulations, Stray. And now an exclusive first look at the gameplay from Lightfall, Destiny 2's next chapter, launching in February. Join your fellow Guardians to master the cosmic powers of the universe and cancel the apocalypse.
When we think about controlling something powerful, it's easy to assume it takes...
I thought this came out already. Did this not come out yet?
Through loss, we can overcome the impossible.
So much music that's gonna get me DMCA'd. Fantastic. So it looks like there's a big emphasis on like your abilities to do traversal stuff. Okay, never mind. I was completely wrong. It is not out yet. Oh, Suicide Squad. I should have guessed this.
We gotta keep looking. There.
It's not Batman.
All right, Flash is clear. Keep your eyes on him, people. Somebody find the back entrance.
Best dirty movie I ever saw. Oh, crap!
This door will not hold. We must barricade it.
You stay here, pal.
See this? I spent a lot of time dreaming up how I was gonna kill you with it. You're mine now, and you're in for a world of... Oh, shit!
What is happening right now?
Oh, hey guys! Oh, we were just having a little... You hear that?
Hey, Bruce! Still using shadows to scare the crap out of us criminals, huh?
Thought this was where Batman's dead.
Don't sweat it. Batman doesn't kill people. Are you okay?
vengeance. I am the night. I am Batman.
Oh, damn, that might have been his last role. Shit, man. But also, I thought this was the one where in timeline Batman's
the iconic
dead.
voice of Batman in the Arkham video games, Batman the animated series, and countless other DC projects. Actor Kevin Conroy sadly passed away last month at the age of 66. He was such an iconic voice. He was so amazing in the Arkham games, and I know we're all going to miss him dearly. Well, tonight, we can share that he will return to Rocksteady's Arkhamverse one final time to play Batman in Suicide Squad: Kill the Justice League when the game releases on May 26th of next year.
So weird, because I could have sworn
We're gonna miss you, Kevin.
that was the whole thing about
Now, as we think
this
about the
game,
next
that it
phase of
takes
our
place
industry, it's
after
important
the
to
Arkham
recognize
series
those
where
who
he's
represent
dead.
the bright, bold, and inclusive future of
So
gaming. That's
confused.
why we have our Game Awards Future Class presented by Old Spice, and tonight
I keep saying
over
that.
75
I
members
keep
of the
saying that
class
with
from the
Kevin
past 2
Conroy
years are here in
passing.
the audience.
I'm sorry, I
Hello,
don't mean it
guys.
that way. You people, you know what I mean.
This week, we inducted the 2022 class of 50 new members. You can read about them at tgafutureclass.com. And right now, meet one of this year's new members, a chemist turned game dev at Innersloth, who also happens to be a street dancer.
I'm Mick Minier. I'm the lead back-end programmer on Among Us, and I'm a street dancer named Dr. Robotnik. I was looking at the movement of NPCs in video games. Get in line. And realized that we as animation dancers have the unique ability to show the body control, the robotics. We have the ability to bend time and reality. It's really exciting. I think there's a lot of potential to bridge these two different art forms.
All right, chat, here we go.
Game face on. I call the game on smash on lock. Dedication, prepare to be locked. Potatoes grinding on the concrete. I will show them that me on the block. Run them, all I'm boss. See them times I run to my boss. See them times I beg them for favors when I don't get the food for my pots. Table don't turn, with the back friend, but the bridge don't burn. Game face on. Game face on. They're really on.
Go, baby! I know what it is!
A studio who spent 2 years recreating their own game. Recreate Studio presents.
Oh my god, this is so cute. Can you teach me how to play this game? Wow.
Prepare your friends for a cute and relaxing Animal Crossing-like experience, and then brutally destroy them all. Devs claim this game will improve your relationship with friends.
Oh, brother, help me!
Yeah, sure.
Son of...
The Party Animals, an epic battle of the most epic animal characters, starring Royal Corgi, Orange Cat, Canada Goose, Bullshit, a regular duck that looks like absolutely no one. All of these animals have very fancy outfits. An actual Royal Corgi, an actual Orange Cat, an actual Canada Goose, an actual...
This is Sparta!
Let's interview the game producer.
What inspired you to make so many outfits for these cute animals?
I'm not sure how I feel about that.
Oh, I meant to say morning.
Join the epic battle taking place in some of the most epic places. Don't try these in the human world. A submarine destroying the world. A freezing cold fighter jet. A station where Keanu Reeves fought a dude wearing a suit. A f***ing black hole. Football. Trebuchet. Exploding basketball. While the game offers various modes to encourage different styles of gameplay, but we all know that the only thing that's truly interesting is to watch your friends lose their shit. Oh, I forgot. There are lots of weapons, all very realistic. John Wick really needs to learn how to use this. And the final and biggest feature of the game, butt scratching. Party Animals. Play with your friends on Steam and Xbox. Coming
Whoa.
2023.
Cute. Funny. Oh, Last of Us Part 1. Oh, buddy. Overplayed. Yeah, we had already known that. That's cool.
That's right. The Last of Us is officially coming to PC on March 3rd, and later in the show, the cast of The Last of Us show from HBO will be with us to present an award. But now, to present Best Adaptation, please welcome the host of TGA Opening Act, Sydney Goodman.
Best Adaptation. I mean, the Sonic movies are pretty good. What was the other one? There was another one.
Today, we're presenting a brand new award for Best Adaptation. This award celebrates when beloved characters and stories from gaming are lovingly transported to films and television. Here are the nominees.
Best Adaptation.
Oh no, Arcane's gonna win it. Arcane for sure is gonna win it. Cyberpunk was really good too. I still haven't seen the second season. I've seen the first season. I did like Sonic the Hedgehog though. I haven't really seen it, but I don't think
award
Uncharted.
for Best Adaptation goes to
It's not going to be Uncharted.
Arcane League of Legends.
There we go. I knew Arcane was going to win that. There's no way they would have won that. It was too good of a show. It blew up way too big. It probably drew in a crazy amount of people to the game.
Wow. I mean, it's an incredible honor to, be awarded by the video game community. We're gamers at heart who built this, and it's been a long, long journey getting here. Definitely like to thank Fortiche, his amazing animation you see in every frame of this show. Netflix has been a wonderful partner. Of course, Riot, for believing in us. To Mark, Sean, and Brandon. This is our. It's been an incredible ride, and I can't thank you enough. So once again, thank you.
Congratulations, Arcane.
I think they gained some time there.
How
short his speech was.
The first clip from the new Super Mario Brothers animated movie. Can't wait to have that. Keegan-Michael Key will be with us. All right, now back to the games. Coming later in the show, we'll have an update on Final Fantasy 16. A new look at Cyberpunk's Phantom Liberty expansion and the first gameplay, raw gameplay footage of Tekken 8. There's lots more.
Yeah, raw gameplay footage.
That means lots
especially
more
after
Steam decks
Harada's
to
special
give away,
message
but
yesterday.
Now it's time for the
So
world
good.
premiere of a long-awaited game.
Oh, Jedi Survivor. Wait, is this actually live on the stage? Because that is really, really dumb. What the hell was that?
The order is gone. I was betrayed by the one I trusted most. I will not be imprisoned again.
I hear you've been busy making yourself the Empire's most wanted.
Wearing a beard now.
Jedi. Remind our friend here why his kind are supposed to be dead.
Here we go.
Oh, he's pulling out the dual wielding.
After all we've done, the Empire's only grown stronger.
Ooh, team combos?
The Jedi is a threat.
Not now that we have this.
As long as we fight.
Oh my god. So it looks like augmenting your lightsaber now dramatically changes your moveset. That's what it looks like. Also, March? Damn, that's gonna be a heavy month. Especially since it's gonna be that, and then a week later is Resident Evil 4. Whoa, buddy. Whoa, buddy, that's gonna be a big week in March. Not a big week, just in general. March is gonna be a big month.
It's an
Holy
incredible
cow.
honor to wield this lightsaber again. And I think I can speak for everybody at Respawn, EA, and Lucasfilm when I say how incredibly excited we are to show our work on Jedi Survivor. I had the chance to play the game recently, and I can honestly say that this is one of the best Star Wars games of all time, and that's saying something.
Yeah, I mean, it's not hard. There's only a
way
very
when you
few
play it
good
too.
Star Wars games, honestly.
And I just gotta say
Besides
that
Old
I'm
Republic.
so incredibly lucky to be a
What
part
else
of this
we got,
incredible
really?
project.
I guess
And
Lego,
it's
but
really
really,
something
who cares about that?
extraordinary. So, we'll see you all in a galaxy far, far away, March 17th. And until then, may the Force be with you.
Doesn't that gameplay look incredible? I can't wait to play Jedi Survivor. Thanks to Respawn and EA for giving us that first ever look at the gameplay. Next, we're proud to support independent games here at the Game Awards. This next world premiere comes from a Game Award-winning studio up in my native Canada.
But yeah, the Jedi Survivor looked good, and it looks like they're really emphasizing on like the ability of the lightsabers, their moveset and stuff, differentiating it. '24, we're getting to that point where we're getting games for not next year, but the year after.
I have a dream. It starts in the desert.
This is Dune.
You cling to life.
The MMO.
You find others. Friends. You wander the dry, dirty streets of civilization. In the ancient halls of the testing stations, you find answers.
Which, does this not make any sense in the actual Dune universe?
Spice. You do all of these things in my dream, Sleeper. I am terrified of what happens when you awaken.
Yeah, because, like... Yeah, maybe based more off the books, or not even the books, I don't think. Does that not make sense because of like, the way the world worked in the books?
Tonight,
what happens
all
and
the
everything
major
like that?
gaming platforms are offering
Maybe I'm
special
wrong.
discounts and offers on TGA nominees. You can check out the Game Awards sale across Steam, Xbox, PlayStation, Epic Store, and special offers on nominees on the Nintendo eShop. And that's not all. In celebration of TGA, you can also play free demos of many upcoming games across Steam, Xbox, and for the first time, PlayStation. And right now, we're excited to share news about a playable demo going live tonight on PlayStation.
Before
What
you
is it?
came, the people had resigned themselves to their fate,
Forspoken is getting a demo.
cowering in fear of the hunters. But now, because of you,
Really?
they might just stand a chance.
Oh, you're back in the real world and they just... You're back in the real world. Ah, see the skyscrapers? They're back in the real world. They're fighting in the real world.
End this once and for all.
Wow, I'm shocked. Really? Absolutely shocked.
Our indie partners bring a whole world of fun. They spin new life into familiar faces. Keep players on their toes. Put dance battles front and center. Challenge us to aim higher and create secrets destined to be discovered, all before the eyes of a captive audience. So here's a big thanks. We can't wait to see where the fun takes you next.
Nice.
December 31st, get a free Grubhub vehicle skin in PUBG Mobile when you order $12 or more from Wendy's through Grubhub and use code PUBG Mobile. Go for the win. Go for Grubhub.
I'm literally looking at the available demos. Forspoken's not here, but there's already ones for Thirsty Suitors, Seasons, Bramble, and You Suck at Parking.
If we've got nothing else to do, why don't I tell you a story?
There's no such thing as pure freedom in this world. Even the wind cannot blow on forever.
Those plants have withered. Paimon doesn't like the look of this.
Gotcha. Here comes the catch. The wind rises. Bow your head.
Welcome back to the Game Awards. That was a look at Genshin Impact, now in the middle of its 3rd year, and a double nominee tonight, and a sneak peek at Yao Yao, an upcoming character to join its growing roster. Next is something truly, truly special. Tonight, all of us together get to experience the global announcement of the next game from one of our industry's most visionary game studios. Get ready. Please enjoy.
Yes, Stranding 2. Spoilers for the end of Death Stranding. And once again, the music DMCA'd. Wow. Unbelievable. Oh, shit. Oh, no. Dear God.
Baby, don't worry. It's okay. No one should have to suffer such loss. You know, I meant it when I said I understand how you feel. But if you hold on to your sadness, it'll weigh you down like an anchor. Holy wow.
It's time for you to hit the road and start a new journey.
It wasn't the UCA that made the final decision. It was APAC, a private corporation. So let love warm you till the morning.
Oh my God. And who's the person behind the mask? It's gotta be somebody famous and crazy. So, questions. Just billions of questions now.
Welcoming back to the Game Awards, a true legend, Mr. Hideo
Of course.
Kojima.
Of course. Of course. Of course he's there. Oh my God. Of course he's there. Unfreaking believable.
Aki, great to see you. Well, Mr. Kojima, it's been 3 years. You were on this stage with us in 2019, where you won Best Game Direction. DS2 has been announced. What can you tell us? How is it going to be different than DS1?
まあ詳しいことはまだ言えませんけど、驚きの仕掛けをいっぱい入れてますんで、
It's going to be weirder, more confusing, and even more psychedelic than before.
Specific right now, but you just seen the trailer, and I put a lot of things inside, so I want you guys to talk about it and find details in it.
Good luck. All right.
Like he always does.
Well, I know we have some
like
of
he
the
always
cast
does.
from the game with us here. Hello, Leia, Shioli. Great to have you guys with us here. Troy is here as well. We heard him there. Hello, Troy. We're so excited about this collaboration you have with an amazing cast. I wanted to ask you the story of this game. How has the pandemic and what we've been through, how has that impacted your storytelling and the theme of this game?
実はコロナ前にストーリーも全部完成してたんですけども、まあ実際にコロナを体験して、
Oh, he's gonna have thoughts.
まあ全部
Kojima's gonna have thoughts.
っていうことになります。今回、はい。
Well, I had the story written before the pandemic, but after experiencing the pandemic,
of course he changed
I
it.
just rewrote the whole thing, the story
yep,
from scratch.
Of course he did.
未来を予測したくないので、そうならないように作り直しました。
I also didn't want to predict any more future, so I rewrote it.
Oh shit!
All right, Mr. Kojima, it's always such a pleasure having you here. I wanted to ask, generally, what's next for you as a creator? I know we have our fun podcast we do. What else have you got planned?
Okay. まあ DS2 制作中なんですけども、もう一つとんがったゲームがありまして、そちらは実験と仕込みをやってます。
He's breaking out into movies, isn't he?
映像関係も仕込みをやってますんで、皆さん楽しみにお待ちください。
Well, yes, I'm doing the DS2 right now, and also one other title that's completely new. I'm kind of experimenting at the moment, and also other visual projects I'm still working on. So I'll hope to reveal it soon.
Excellent. Well, you're always very prolific, and we love you for it. Hideo Kojima, everyone.
Yeah,
DS2.
as crazy as it is, we love him for it. That's just undeniably true. As crazy as it is, we love
next we have another global game announcement. We're proud to announce a new game and a new world from a new AAA independent studio, Ascendant Studios. A team with experience making story-driven FPS games like Dead Space, Halo, and BioShock. They partnered with EA Originals, the label behind last year's Game of the Year winner, It Takes Two, to create a single-player magic shooter set within a new original world. Here is your first glimpse.
Well, looks like I'm dropping frames. That sucks.
It's dangerous for you here. A great many people died in this war.
Your men killed my family. The Immortals are more than soldiers. We're the champion protectors of Lucy. Hero of Yilthium Fields. Hero of Yilthium Fields.
You don't get it, do you? All you are is angry.
All of Avium is crumbling apart. You don't win in ever war. You help us win this. I'll know you're ready.
Okay, that's some craziness there.
Now, he's an actor who recently performed in Midnight Mass and Ghostbusters Spirits Unleashed. Please welcome Rahul Kohli.
As an actor, I'm drawn towards stories, but I think that's true of all of us, especially those who pick up a controller. Narrative in games is a slippery thing because there's no single way to tell a story. The beginning, middle, and end may not even happen in that order. And for each of us, there may be different outcomes altogether. But to be truly invested in a game's story is to step away and feel
best narrative, I'm assuming.
Another life. These are the nominees for Best Narrative.
Best Narrative.
I know there was a big discussion between Elden Ring if it even deserved this nomination, and I think it does. It just has a very different way of communicating that narrative. Again, I'm dropping frame. But I would say God of War Ragnarok for sure should win this one.
Look, things are falling apart.
Elden Ring does deserve to be nominated here. I don't know why people keep complaining about that.
Is this gonna be fun for the movie?
And the Game Award for Best Narrative goes to God of War Ragnarok.
Yeah, I could have seen that. That's all. And it deserves it. Honestly, it deserves it. In my opinion, it deserves it. That's just me, though.
There are so many people, a lot of them over there, who should be on this stage with me right now. So much goes into the telling of a story in a video game, from writers, animators, cine artists, level and technical designers, artists, QA programmers, audio, music. It's not just what's on the page. Obviously, our incredible cast, they elevate everything that we do put on the page. I'm honored to accept this on their behalf. I want to thank PlayStation, Scott, Herman. I want to thank, oh God, our SMS, IT, and facilities. The heavy lifting they had to do when we all had to shift to work from home. That's incredible, and they're still supporting us now.
Yeah, this is well deserved. Well deserved. Again, I do believe Elden Ring deserves a nomination. It does deserve a nomination, but I do think God of War Ragnarok deserved to win. It's just a very incredible story. It was really good.
Corey and our captain, Eric Williams. Rich and I, after Corey stepped aside for this one, Rich and I couldn't have asked for a more supportive and incredible creative partner, and we're grateful for you every single day. I'm sorry. I also want to thank our families who went from having to see us in the morning and at night to having to see us all day, every day. That's a burden I wouldn't wish for on anyone. My wife, Suzanne, my son, James, thank you very much.
That's kind of funny, the opposite.
Congratulations, God of War Ragnarok. Today is December 8th, so it just made sense to show you the first ever gameplay of Tekken 8.
Yeah, baby.
The team are hard at work on the next installment in this legendary fighting franchise.
Oh, wow. What? Paul looks super different. His mom's gonna be a playable character again. Jun, right? Her name's Jun? Fist meets fate.
Now it's time to recognize more
so
awards
good,
and
but
winners.
man, I wanted a little
Here
bit more
are the
gameplay.
nominees for Best
Like,
Art
hold
Direction.
still on it.
Elden Ring,
But damn, that was
God
good.
of War Ragnarok, Horizon Forbidden West, Scorn, and Stray. And the Game Award goes to Elden Ring. Congratulations.
Good. Yeah, good. I deserved
Here
it.
are the nominees
Deserved
for
it. Good.
Best VR
Good. Good.
AR
Good. Good.
game.
Good.
After the Fall, Among Us VR, Bone Lab, Moss Book 2, and Red Matter 2. And the Game Award goes to Moss Book 2. Congratulations. Next, the nominees for Best Sim Strategy Game: Dune Spice Wars, Mario and Rabbids Sparks of Hope, Total War Warhammer 3, 2 Point Campus, and Victoria 3. And the Game Award this year goes to Mario and Rabbids Sparks of Hope.
I mean, yay! Cool. That's the one I played, but I don't know if it deserves. Yeah, I mean, okay, not Game of the Year.
Destiny
I don't
2,
know.
Final Fantasy 14, Fortnite, and No Man's Sky. And the Game
No Man's
Award
Sky?
goes to
No Man's Sky?
Final Fantasy 14.
Final Fantasy 14. Oh, yeah. I can believe that.
Make sure to check out their Discord community at the address below. We have much more Game Awards still to come. And right now, here's a new look at Nightingale, a first-person PvE open-world survival crafting game.
Yeah, this game, Nightingale, holy cow. I remember them announcing it, and it sounded cool, and then they explained what it is, and I was just like, a hard out for me. Really just quick, the quickest nope for me after I found out what this game's going to be about. Or the gameplay style of this game.
As you know it, teeters on the brink. The magical network of portals has collapsed. Your people are cast asunder beyond the frontiers of your reality. Realms alive with monstrous beasts, eldritch creatures and dangers of which you cannot conceive. You must gather your wits, craft whatsoever you require, and build a life in the realms. Uncover the secrets of realm cards and venture deeper into the unknown. Realm Walker, your path forward is winding and full of terrors.
This is making me want to see the new trailer for Wild Hearts. Because they've already announced they're going to be here. I really want to see that new trailer now.
Survive the realms and rebuild all that has been lost.
Tonight, in celebration of the Game Awards, Verizon has a special offer. Buy an Xbox Series S from Verizon, you'll get a free controller. Scan the QR code below to pick up an Xbox Series S and follow Average Jonas on Instagram at @average_Jonas for more fun details. From tonight until the end of December, you can get an exclusive chance for 10% off of the Samsung 990 Pro SSD at samsung.com/US to enhance your gaming experience. The promo code is 990PRO TGA22. All right, our next presenters are absolute legends. They attended the very first Game Awards where we honored them with our first Industry Icon Award. They founded Sierra Online. They brought us Half-Life, King's Quest, and hundreds of other titles. And this show, My Career in Gaming, would not exist without them. Their latest game, they're back making games, which we're excited about, is called Colossal Cave, and it launches January 19th. Everyone, please join me in welcoming to the Game Awards, Ken and Roberta Williams.
People behind Queen Quest. Wait, was it King's Quest or was the other one? I'm totally butchering this, ain't I?
When we first started making games many, many years ago, we knew the potential was there to achieve almost anything, even to change the world.
We're honored to be back here to present the award for Games for Impact. which recognizes games that change the way people think and feel about
Games
the
for
world.
Impact. Good, good,
Here
good, good, good.
are the nominees.
I can totally see that.
Games for Impact.
These, I haven't played any of these.
I just want to know that we can make it through this.
Every cycle, you take your chances.
Wake up, sleeper.
It's hard not to drift into the past.
And the Game Award for Games for Impact goes to As Dusk Falls.
I feel like I have no concept of context to it, so. As a nominee, why would you sit her in the middle somewhere? Nominees should always be seated somewhere in the corner, just to make it easier for them to get in and out.
Wow. Thank you so much. I had notes, but I forgot everything, so let's improvise. The game we made together with this amazing team was like 8 years in the making. We really hoped to create, you know, an experience that was unique, narrative that was intense, grounded, and also communal, because As Dusk Falls is multiplayer, and super inclusive and approachable. And so the story of As Dusk Falls like presents, you know, flawed characters, normal people that struggle with their real life issues and are thrown in super intense pressure cooker situations. And we hope that players would feel empathy for them, and in the process would learn a little bit about their values, like reflect on what's important for them. And so super thrilled to be here tonight. It means that hopefully the game resonated with some of you. Very happy, so thankful. I want to especially thank our team, which is an amazing team at Interonites, the best team I've ever worked with. Microsoft for their amazing support and partnership. And my family, Clément, Joanna, et Axel, I love you infinity forever. Merci beaucoup.
Well deserved. Well deserved.
Baldur's Gate 3 is the next big RPG from Larian Studios, the creators of Divinity, Original Sin, and now the team at Larian is ready to share just when you're going to be able to join the party.
Now, finally, an official release date of the trailer. I know that game's been in beta or...
Tell me, why have you come here?
So many people have been playing this game, I know that.
We must all cure ourselves of the entire cult of the Absolute. Traced people like you. People with parasites in their brains. All the way here from Baldur's Gate. You may just be the godsend we've been praying for.
Game is looking really good.
You're the same as me. You have a mind flare tadpole in your brain. Let's try to find a solution together before it's too late.
There's a gust of weave about you, but it's a mere breeze. I need a tempest.
Who am I? Your only chance of survival.
You want to play the hero so badly?
Fine. Let's make this interesting. We fight, we die, and we just hope that when our time comes, there is someone else to take our place.
My, this place is fun.
There's someone I want you
August.
to meet. A friend who sees the world in simple terms. Not just a friend, a legend. He's not the kind of man who takes kindly to captivity. The cult captured him. I almost feel sorry for them.
Probably a character from either 2 or 3. I mean, 1 or 2. I would recognize
Looks
it.
amazing. I'm here with Joe Mad,
Yeah, the game looks
legendary
really,
comic
really
artist
good.
and CEO of Airship Syndicate. Joe, tonight you have a new title to announce, right?
We do. A few months ago, we announced that we were partnered with Digital Extreme, which has made Warframe just a huge success over the last 10 years.
Yeah.
And now we're going to leverage their expertise on our new game, which is a character-based online action RPG set in a brand new fantasy world. And we're super excited.
And I think there's a little bit more. You got another partner to talk about, too.
We
right?
do. Another partner has come on board to support us and help us reach even more players around the world. And you'll be able to play it a lot sooner than you might think. So,
okay. Well, let's take a look at the
Thank you.
official announcement, the world premiere. Here we go.
Thanks.
The gloom. Its arrival brought chaos. But we found a way to control it. We choose the path. We face the danger. We control the chaos. To reconnect our broken world. We've all walked many paths.
Sharpened many blades.
Played a few tricks.
Crushed a few skulls.
But now, we fight as one. We are Wayfinders.
The time has come.
Oh, God. This did not look good to me. I don't know what it is. This did not look good to me.
Finally, we're free. We were just growing weary of each other's conversation.
Lend me your strength. Don't hold this against me.
I quite look forward to working together. Let's do this. I'm on a mission.
Joining me now are Genova Chen from That Game Company, creators of
I don't
Journey
know
in
the
Sky
other
and
characters they
singer-songwriter
showed there with the
Aurora.
girl and the dragon. I don't know
And
those.
Aurora, right after the show tonight, you are going to be performing a virtual and free concert in Sky, is that right?
Mm-hmm. Yes, and I'm so excited. I'm sorry about my voice, it's so fucked up. I sang karaoke last night. I mean, yes.
It'll be perfect in the virtual
Yes.
concert, though, right?
But tonight it will be very good, of
Yes,
course.
exactly.
Yes.
So tell us, this is an amazing collaboration working with Genova and the team. Why did you want to do this?
I'm so excited about it, mostly because all of the people that are working on
I don't
Sky,
know this
Children of Light
singer.
and Genova, it's just the best kind of
I don't think I
people,
know
and
her.
It feels like this project is so full of love and light and understanding of the outsiders in the world and finding a way to make us feel home and connected. It's just pure. So.
Yeah, I got to experience it last week, and it really is very moving. I think it's kind of the future where virtual concerts should go. Genova, you've always built games about connecting people, relationships. I wouldn't peg you as someone that would go into the virtual concert space, but this is very special. Tell us, why did you want to do this?
Yeah, I mean, historically, we always want to push the boundary of how a game can make you feel. And with our game journey, we connect two people. But with Sky and now the upcoming concert, we want to try to connect thousands of people together emotionally. And this is just something that I've never experienced. And to be honest, I just played it with 4,000 people this week, and I don't know what to say. But so maybe we can just look at a trailer, and hopefully that will help to explain.
Amazing. Let's check it out. Thanks, guys.
From Flow, Flower, Journey to Sky, that game company continued to push the boundary of video games' emotional potential. Can video games create a genuine human connection and bring players across the world closer, like a concert? In a real-life concert, you feel the collective energy of thousands of beautiful souls around you. You connect with the artist and their message at a personal level. We haven't felt this in any video games, and after 18 months of experimentation and development, we feel it now. We made this concert completely free so you can experience this amazing journey with your friends and loved ones. You can download on any of these platforms and take less than a minute from boot to concert. Join us for this groundbreaking moment shared by millions of players worldwide.
Check that out.
Cool.
It's really, really special. All right, this year we partner with Grubhub to get your food delivered for the Game Awards. When you order from Wendy's on Grubhub using the code PUBG Mobile, you'll receive a free vehicle wrap on orders of $12 or more through the end of December. Players will also be able to participate in PUBG Mobile and complete other challenges. Terms and conditions apply.
Quando eu comecei a streamar, eu tinha receio de mostrar o meu rosto às câmeras. Já cheguei a dizer para algumas pessoas que eu era tímida, mas na verdade já deu para ver que eu não tenho timidez nenhuma. A verdade é que eu tinha medo de como eu seria recepcionada pelas pessoas, como por ser uma mulher preta, LGBT. Boa tarde, bebês! Chegamos para mais uma livezinha. Aconteceu tudo totalmente ao contrário do que eu esperava. As pessoas me recepcionaram nessa meio que arrasar. Toda essa notoriedade me levou para lugares que eu jamais imaginei, né? Grande final do Championship Qualifier Brasil. Então, dessa forma, eu sendo esse rosto por trás das câmeras, que inspira pessoas, que motiva pessoas, que cede voz para as pessoas que não têm. Isso para mim é algo muito importante, é algo que eu levo muito a sério.
Oh, it's Diablo. What are these weird transitions and things on the stage? Halsey? Okay, this is where I'm gonna get DMCA'd like crazy. But this is Diablo 4. Alright, well, this is gonna get DMCA'd like crazy. So I'm just gonna be like, wee-hoo, wee-hoo. Oh, it's done. Okay, it's over. Cool, cool, cool. A lot of previews came out for this this week. Blizzard and their crazy good-looking cinematics. So this is before he fell. This is before he became human.
Today we fight true in his holy name. Blessed be the light.
I have returned to hell for you.
What? Cool, cool as hell. Cool as all hell. But I'm just confused at the fact that I could have sworn that he became human at the end of Diablo 3. In the beginning of Diablo 3, he was human the whole time.
All right, now we'd like to recognize some other winners tonight. In the category of Best Sports Racing Game, the nominees are F1 22, FIFA 23, NBA 2K23, Gran Turismo 7, and Ollie Ollie World. And the Game Award goes to Gran Turismo 7. Congratulations.
I'm actually surprised by that. I thought FIFA was going to take that for sure.
Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, Multiversus, Overwatch 2, Splatoon 3, and TMNT Shredder's Revenge. And the Game Award goes to Splatoon 3.
Whoa, that's actually, I'm surprised. I would have thought Overwatch 2 took it.
COD Modern Warfare 2, Elden Ring.
This one I would actually give to Modern Warfare 2. I would, personally.
Forbidden West. And this Game Award goes to God of War Ragnarok.
Okay, hey, I got it. I'm fine with it. Personally, Modern Warfare 2. They're the audio design in Modern Warfare 2 with all the guns and stuff is actually freaking top notch like crazy.
And QT Cinderella. And the Game Award goes to Ludwig. Congratulations, man. Here are the nominees for Most Anticipated Game.
Oh man, for me it's between
Final
16 and Resident Evil 4.
Hogwarts Legacy, Resident Evil 4, Starfield, and The Legend of Zelda.
It's gonna be
Tears
Zelda
of the
though.
Kingdom.
Zelda's gonna take it.
may be a fan favorite, and the Game Award goes to The Legend of Zelda: Tears of the Kingdom.
Yeah, that is.
Congratulations.
Me personally,
to all our
it
winners
was
so
either
far,
Resident Evil
and now
4
it's
or
time
16,
for another
FF16,
world premiere.
personally. DLC? Is DLC. Cool, cool, cool. I haven't even played Forbidden West yet, honestly.
Burning Shores will see Aloy pursue a sinister threat in the untamed wilds of Los Angeles, and yes, even the Hollywood sign isn't spared. And now, please welcome the cast of The Last of Us show, coming to HBO on January 15th.
Of course, they had to bring them both sets out. Jeez Louise, oh my god. Oh, come on.
Just real quick, I know that I told you guys this backstage, but just in front of everybody else, I want to let you know, we've seen the show, and we just love you as Joel and Ellie.
Thank you. Thank you.
Big fans, big fans.
So you know we are big fans
Good
of you two
God.
as well as Joel
So
and Ellie.
ridiculous. So ridiculous.
So should we do this all together, just like Joel and Ellie's, just one and all?
Let's do it.
Time? Yeah. Okay.
Oh, just
Okay.
you do it, guys. Hurry up.
We're here to present the award for Best Action Game.
Many games have
Oh
action,
god, this is
and
hard
these
to
are the
watch.
ones that
This is just,
truly
oh
kick
god.
ass.
This
This
is so
kicks
corny
ass.
and hard to watch. Oh my god.
Here
are
are
the
the
nominees.
Best action game.
That was painful. I would say Bayonetta 3. I would not. Call of Duty shouldn't even be in this category. Neon White, I don't know, but could be. Yeah, Sifu for sure, yeah. Definitely Turtles. It's either Sifu or Turtles for me.
Viva Tina.
And the Game Award for Best Action Game goes to...
Please stop that. Bayonetta 3. Good. Well won. Well won. Well won.
All right, this is pretty awesome. On behalf of the development teams at Platinum Games and Nintendo that worked tirelessly on bringing Bayonetta to life for the third time, thank you so very much. It's about noon back in Japan tomorrow, and I'm sure they're watching right now, so this is for you folks. Congratulations. I think you all know this, but no one does action games and over-the-top action games like Platinum Games. And as you saw, they're already hard at work on their next project, so they asked me to say a few words on their behalf. With our long history of creating action games, it's a huge honor to be awarded Best Action Game for Bayonetta 3. We're also delighted to have been able to reveal a brand new title for the Game Awards today. We'd like to thank everyone who helped us bring the game to life, and of course, the fans of the series. With the characters just as important as the many players, to the many players as gameplay, we hope you'll keep your eyes peeled for Cereza's next stories. From everyone at Platinum Games, thank you very much. Thank you.
Well done, well won, well won. Well won.
Congratulations to PG and Nintendo, and next we have a trio of exciting new game announcements. First, let's head to Japan for a special announcement.
Oh, shitballs.
当初から1000年以上にわたる紛争とテクノロジーの乱用により滅亡の危機に瀕している惑星を舞台にプレイヤーが英雄的な旅をするプロジェクトを思い描いていま
Blue
した。
Protocol.
時空を超え記憶を解き放ち巨大な敵を倒し全人類を脅かす滅亡の未来を変える旅。こんにちは。バンダイナムコオンラインブループロトコルのエグゼクティブプロデューサー下岡宗吉です。ザ・ゲームアワーズに参加させていただき Amazon ゲームスと一緒に取り組んできた
Amazon Games.
大変嬉しく思います。プレイヤー自身が SF ファンタジーな冒険を描く主人公となりオンラインでプレイヤー同士が協力して楽しめるアクション RPG をぜひ体験してください。この広大で美しい世界を来年 PC、PlayStation 5、Xbox シリーズ X そして S でグローバルに提供できることをとても楽しみにしています。ブループロトコルのファーストルックをお楽しみください。
Do you remember what our world was before? Before the sundering, before the war, before the darkness. Do you remember? You will. Your future needs you.
Interesting. Could be good. Could be good. But I really need to see more like actual gameplay, see how it plays and all that. But look, could be good. What is this? Is this DLC for the Amazon game? No, this is not that. This is Witchfire. No, it's not Witchfire. Ah, these DMCA songs. Remnant of the Ashes 2. God, I was thinking of that game and I didn't say it out loud.
This ain't working. We should melt it down for ammo.
Again, these DMCA songs. Jesus, people.
All right. Let's get lucky.
Oh, wow. For a second, I thought that, but it didn't even occur to me, honestly.
And Keegan-Michael Key shares a new look at the Super Mario Brothers movie. And still to come, the award for Best Game Direction. Stick around.
Company of Heroes 3 Console Edition, coming in 2020.
That was a rather intense trailer.
There is no victory to be had here. There is only survival. The strength of your resolve is the only thing that will grant you another day. Another breath. This place is relentless. It devours everything. And soon, it will take your mind. I have found no meaning to this struggle. But when the end comes for you,
Pray to the gods?
do not yield.
For a second, I thought I vowed, but. No, it was New Game Behemoth. Cool. VR though, so I can't really play it.
'Twas the season of yeeting, when all through the land, not a fall guy was stirring, not even a... whether the beans have been naughty or nice, there were presents on offer in the snow and the ice. In store for all, a ski costume for free, a new slippy dive slide to tackle with glee. Those resourceful enough to complete gift grab may stumble forth as a nutcracker, thus looking fab. For 'tis the season for fun and frolics for all. Even SpongeBob has answered the call. So this holiday season, celebrate in style. Curl up by the fire and play Fall Guys for a while.
He's the voice of Toad in the upcoming Super Mario Brothers movie. Please welcome
Alrighty.
Keegan-Michael Key.
What is this? Maybe like a 30-second clip?
What's happening, Game Awards?
He has a good inflection and he has
Great that
the
we
energy.
can all be here and having such a good time and celebrating tonight, right? Yes. Okay, now, all right, there is something that I would like to address. And if you guessed that it is, well, something about Toad's head, you would be right. Because I see a lot of people online saying that it's a hat, and you know what? It's not a hat, it's a cap. You see, because the cap is that top part of the mushroom that houses the spores and everything. And also, a cap is another word for hat.
Oh, God.
I see how that, okay, I just, right now, saw how that
Even
could
all of
be
them, they're just
confusing.
like, dude, what are you doing?
Wow. Well, okay, whether you call it a cap or a hat or a capat, I'm good with all of it because it's just part of Toad's awesomeness. So now please enjoy this clip of a few of our capped and hatted friends in a sneak preview of their super awesome journey.
Excuse me, everybody coming through. Got a big adventure happening right now. Just clear a path for us. If I could just...
Here you go.
Excuse me. Excuse me, everybody coming through. This guy's brother is going to die imminently. Out of the way, please. Just trying to clear a path. That's all I'm doing. He's gonna be fine. Chantrell, nice to see you, bud.
But we just gave him like glare eyes.
Just have to blow into it. And up we go. Right up.
Oh, they got the music right.
Whoa. Okay, so these bricks are just floating here. Just pop in this pipe and we're on our way. It's the only way to fly, man.
Oh, wow. Love these pipes.
Here we are. Palace doors. Big bang boom. Come on. Woo!
Cool.
That looks absolutely so amazing. That way,
Let's play! Let's play! Let's play!
Yes, I like the energy. As you can see, I'm now joined by Animal from the upcoming Muppets Mayhem. Say hi, Animal.
Hi, Animal. Playtime! 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 Playtime!
We are at the Game Awards. I love this enthusiasm, Animal. So I have to ask, what do you want to play? Do you have a certain game or?
Tarnished.
Elden Ring? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
I didn't imagine you being a Soulsborne player.
Yeah.
Do you have a favorite boss in Elden Ring?
Millennia.
Millennia, really?
Millennia. Animal love millennia.
You're still thinking about it. It's
Oh,
really
God.
tough in the game. Well, now that I know you're such a big game fan, have you ever thought about kind of appearing in your own game or having an animal game?
Oh, yeah. Kojima. Kojima. Kojima.
I don't know if Kojima's gonna be into that or not, but you never know.
Animal can hide in box.
Yeah, I guess you could. We'll talk to Hideo at the after party, see what we can make happen. But all right, what if that didn't work out and so you had to make your own game? What would you call it?
Animal Crossing.
Oh, good one.
I think that one's taken. The Nintendo lawyers might have some issues with that. But anyways, Animal, it's great to have you here at the Game Awards. Should we maybe give out an award now? What do you think about that?
Oh, yeah. Music.
Okay, Animal has spoken. Let's check out the nominees for Best Score and Music.
Roll it.
Best score.
The Muppets are the best, really, honestly. Oh, Elden Ring could definitely win this. And it would be rightly so. God of War Ragnarok had good music too. Metal Hellsinger, I never played it, but I've heard things. I know a lot of people are pulling for this one to win.
Wins! Open! 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 Okay, Animal, okay. And the game award for best score and music goes to God of War Ragnarok.
Okay, okay, hey. I think it was good. It was good. It was good. It was good.
Congratulations! Congratulations!
Wow, Animal! Whoa, buddy! My favorite drummer! I don't believe it! I literally don't believe it. No, thank you so much, everybody. But I really got to give a shout out to everybody at Santa Monica Studio. Corey, when you told me this story 8 years ago, I was moved to tears.
Again,
then,
well
and it's
deserved.
been a
Well
part of my
deserved.
life
But
ever since. And
Elden
Eric
Ring, I think,
Williams,
could have really
you
pulled
really
this one
brought
out.
this out of me, man. Thank you so much. All the musicians, Ivor and Hosier, who is up here tonight, all the ethnic fiddle players and Hardinger fiddle and nickel harp, all these wonderful musicians from around the world also lent their beautiful performances. But I just also want to say I've learned the power of simplicity, and Kratos is a man of few words. And I wanted to write him just a few notes. And I got to write, bum, bum, bum.
Okay.
And if I only wrote that, I feel like the story would sort of be there. So I got to write a lot more.
Yeah,
Thank
honestly.
you so much, everybody. This means the world to me. Thank you so much.
Congratulations, Bear. And now it's time for an exclusive reveal of a brand new action RPG developed by the creators of Life is Strange, Don't Nod, and published by Focus Entertainment.
So, you're a banisher, eh? You want ghosts, right? You must have seen some strange things. We had our share. Yes. But I've never seen a ghost myself. But they are real, right? So what? You track and kill him? Is that it?
We banish them.
I shall wish you a good hunt, then. It takes a brave man to walk these wilds alone.
I'm not alone.
A bone walker.
Very, very cool. That actually looks really, really cool. Don't nod, man. They're just focusing. I mean, focus.
Are the defenders of mankind.
Oh, Space Marine 2!
That dwell in the darkness. While we draw breath, we stand. While we stand, we fight.
It looks really, really good.
Are the angels of death.
We are the blade drawn against the endless night. Nothing will survive our wrath.
That character looks familiar. Where do I know that character from? Oh no, we saw this last time, didn't we? Where you build a base and then you go raid another person's base while putting traps on your base, so like, whatever. I forget the name of this game, but we had seen it before. We saw the reveal trailer for it before. Ooh, gameplay. Yeah, I think that's what it was. Meet Your Maker.
That was a look at Meet Your Maker. Sign up for the upcoming beta. The game launches April 4th, 2023. All week, Twitch is celebrating What Games Week, recognizing all the games from gaming history that never got their proper due, like EA's Overblood, which was the most played game this week. It's a game from 1997. Which game saw the biggest increase in viewership over the week? According to a Twitch Twitter poll, the winner was Katamari. All right, we've got much more Game Awards ahead, more world premieres, including an update on Final Fantasy 16, and of course, the Game of the Year, presented by last year's winner, Joseph Ferris. Who knows what he's going to say? Hopefully it's short. All right, we'll be right back.
All right. No, God. Yeah, to see that guy.
Here's to colorful competition. Here's to ink.
You wretched scum! Do you have any idea what Blood Bowl is? Moving! Get it? Dodging! Passing! Protecting the ball carrier and crushing the hell out of your opponents! Oh, I know luck could have been with us, but that's not an excuse! Blood Bowl is a demanding sport! Your opponents want your heads! And even their fans will murder you if they have the chance. Finish your drinks, pull yourselves together, get out there and win me this match! We are at war, and she's in danger. You will find her and bring her to me.
The Hunt's after her, and we have to defend
The next gen update, right?
Who are you?
You know who I am. A legend cannot be killed, can it?
Of course, Geralt. Give Geralt a machine gun. In the corner there is Doomslayer.
Welcome back to the Game Awards.
He could have been there the whole
Coming
time.
to the stage now.
I don't play Fortnite, so it could be this one. What the hell just happened here?
Careful with the fur. I'm a little sensitive. Thank you. What's up, Game Awards? Crash is in the building. Let's go! Get ready for
What is happening here right now?
In 3, 2, 1, 0, -1, -2. Guys, where's my crew? Hold on a sec. What happened? We were supposed to meet up here and steal all the Wumpa fruit from the Game Awards, which I'm now realizing was a fruitless plan. Oh, excuse me, are you guys on mute? Oh, I get it. The old silent treatment. That's fine. More Wumpa for me, wherever it is. Whatever. Roll the trailer, Grandma!
I mean, okay, I guess.
Now, please welcome two outstanding content creators and streamers. Here are Fuslie and Valkyrae.
While gaming continues to rapidly evolve every year, if there's one category that seems to advance the fastest and furthest, it's innovation and accessibility.
Each year, designers impress and inspire us by discovering new and thoughtful ways to enable an even larger audience to play their games through determined consideration for those who are often marginalized.
Here are the Game Awards nominees for innovation and accessibility.
Innovation and accessibility.
It's a single-player and multiplayer experience. We want to draw in people who weren't necessarily gamers.
This one is.
I might be able to get up there if you help me.
I mean, God of War Ragnarok is really good. But so is Last of Us Part 1, because similar to Last of Us Part 2, they had really good accessibility options as well.
Features enables gameplay by players who are blind and have low vision.
Exactly.
And the Game Award for Innovation and Accessibility.
It's either Last of Us or God of War.
God of War Ragnarok!
Well deserved. Well deserved. Again, they saw what Last of Us Part 2 did, and they just took it above and beyond that. Honestly, it's astounding the options for accessibility that game had. Honestly.
Thank you, everyone. We are absolutely humbled and grateful to everyone who's helped us in this journey along the way, because playing games is what's important for the players. It's you all, you who play the games, that are really the ones that deserve this award. Everyone who was on the team at SMS, we are truly honored to be with you. Thank you so much, Eric and Yumi, for supporting us, John and Jason for being there while we were trying to make these accessibility features happen, Katie, Sam, and Zach, my closest cohorts when we were trying to make these features, and all of our team in the QA and accessibility research teams, the UI UX team, and everyone who made it possible. I can't thank you enough, and I think that the players themselves are the ones that are going to benefit the most. This is a race that no matter who wins, the player is the real winner. So let's go out there and make all games have no limits. Thank you.
Well said. Well, very well said. Lords of the Fallen 2. That looks like in-game.
Giver of life and light. In your divine radiance, we trust. Shield our souls with grace, our hearts with hope, and guide our path eternal. Turn our gaze from what lies beyond your luster, where wickedness dwells, and the shadows reign. Arm us with your golden splendor, so that together, may we vanquish the darkness.
It looks like they're adding Bloodborne to the mix with the Eldritch Horror. Eldritch Horror.
Vanquish the darkness, the lords of the fallen.
That's right. It's not called Lord of the Fallen 2. It's not called Lord of the Fallen 2.
And now,
It's
from
called
505
The Lord of the
Games,
Fallen.
A new organized crime game, Crime Boss Rockay City. Please welcome Kirby Joe Grubb, Damien Poitier, and the boss himself, Mr. Michael Madsen.
Hello, Game Awards. We are here to set a slightly different tone.
Why
for the
are
trailer
you
you're
guys
about to
here?
watch.
You see, this trailer here, well, it's a little different than the rest of these trailers you're seeing tonight. This one's a little bit dangerous. So the boss wanted to come out here, you know, make sure you don't hurt yourself sometime during the next 60 seconds.
Wow. What a crowd. My God, what a night. Wow. Listen, I've had some wild times. I've been involved in some crazy things in my life. I even made a picture with Mr. Al Pacino. Donnie Brasco. If you haven't seen it, you should look it up, goddammit. So.
Oh, God.
Anyway,
his movies.
I have to say, being the crime boss of Rockay City, that's a lot of fun. And we've got an amazing cast with us. These two handsome guys with me. And anyway, enjoy the debut trailer for Crime Boss Rockay City, coming March 28th, 2023. So let's roll it.
So you want to be a criminal, do you?
Michael Rooker's in this too? What? Oh my God. What? Chuck Norris? Oh my God.
That's right, Chuck Norris. All right, and now we are happy to announce more winners here at the Game Awards based on votes from our jury and fans around the world.
I need
Here
to
are the
play that
nominees
now. I
for Best
need to play that
Role-Playing
game now.
Elden Ring, Live Alive, Pokemon Legends Arceus, Triangle Strategy, Xenoblade Chronicles 3.
Ooh,
and the Game
Elden
Award
Ring
goes to
or Xenoblade.
Elden Ring. Congratulations to From and Bandai Namco. Here are the nominees for Player's Voice, our 100% fan-voted category. You guys were very busy voting the past few days.
I would say
nominees: Sonic Frontiers,
I don't know. I was thinking I would Ragnarok, but Elden Ring,
God
man.
of War Ragnarok, and Stray. And once we took out all the bot votes, the Game Award goes to Genshin Impact.
Oh my God, are you serious?
Game. Cult of the Lamb, Neon White, Sifu, Stray, Tunic.
I can't believe that
one.
one.
Goes to Stray. Congratulations, a double winner tonight. Here are the nominees for Best Action Adventure Game: A Plague Tale Requiem, God of War Ragnarok, Horizon Forbidden West, Stray, and Tunic. And the Game Award goes to God of War Ragnarok.
Yeah. Damn,
Here
they're
are the
sleeping.
nominees for Best Ongoing Game: Apex Legends, Destiny 2, Final Fantasy XIV, Fortnite, and Genshin Impact. And the Game Award goes to Final Fantasy XIV for the second time tonight.
That was a weird transition. That was a very weird transition.
This is where they went in.
And never came back up. Same point. Holy hell. The place is cooling.
We'll lose comms if we keep going.
Let's see what it leads.
Only one air tank. Stick together.
What the hell is this place?
Oh, that's actually kind of
Up
really
next,
cool.
Reggie is in the building
Actually
and
really
his
cool.
body is ready. Plus, Naoki Yoshida takes the stage, and the Game Awards Orchestra honors the nominees for Game of the Year.
And Jake on this incredible new music video that explores love throughout the multiverse. Here's a
The very much iconic styles of the 90s X-Men and all
people in
that.
here right now. How are you feeling? What's up, Kenzie? I see you out here. What up, what up, what up? My name is Michael Reynolds, and I am the Fierce Diva. Where you been? So to me, what it means is just being very authentically myself and apologetically me. My mental health is very important to me for several reasons. Constantly thought that I was lesser than my peers. I just could never focus. But going through that mental health journey with my therapist, who I adore, we learned that I had ADD. It gave me a whole new perspective on my life and gave me a lot of answers that I didn't even know that I was seeking. Girl, I'm dead. I'm dead. There ain't no way I'm surviving this shit. Oh, it hurts, honey. It hurts. I knew that I wanted to help usher that experience for folks that really needed it. Thank you for the love, per usual, the mess, per usual. If I am inspiring other people to be authentic, if I'm inspiring people to seek mental health, then I definitely feel good about that.
He drops by every December just like Santa. Give it up for Reggie.
That was good. Drops by every December just like Santa. That was good.
Hey! So this year,
Reggie.
present the best game direction category. And it's a particularly exciting award, especially in our industry.
Man,
Games
this is
are
this
constantly
is
pushing the boundaries of creativity, innovation, and artistry.
I honestly think Elden Ring should win this one, just because
special to the players.
We have seen
to the teams
God of War's
behind these titles. You have my utmost respect.
Like the direction beforehand, while Elden Ring was something entirely new for them, like new
direction.
In the sense of them doing it.
Best game direction.
I would say Elden Ring deserves this one.
The tarnished will soon return.
War is not the only way.
The land is dying. I'm running out of time.
In 5B, take one.
He saw 20,000 girls. He picked you.
And the Game Award for Best Game Direction goes to...
Come on, Elden Ring.
Elden Ring.
Well deserved. Very well deserved. Very well deserved.
It's a great pleasure receiving such a wonderful award. ディレクターとして非常に名誉なことだと思っております。As a director, I'm very honored about that. フロムソフトウェアのですね、エルデンリング過去最大規模のタイトルだったということで、谷村さんや石崎さんはじめとする、頼りになる主要ディレクターのチームと一緒に開発に臨んだタイトルですので、喜びもひとしおです。Elden Ring is our, the biggest game that we have ever worked on. So we have worked with several co-directors, including Mr. Tanimura and Mr. Ishizaki. Without their support, it would be almost impossible to, finish working on this project. So we really want to share this great joy of receiving this award with them. Thank you. So once again, thank you so much for your support.
Well deserved. Very well deserved.
How many times you willing to get burned before you stop trusting someone? How many times you gotta take a bullet for these motherfuckers in the name of empty promises? Politicians, military runners, intelligence operatives, all the rotten fish in one fucking barrel, this dog town. Tell me you've got a plan.
Not a plan. A man. If there's anyone we can trust now, it's him.
Solomon Reed, FIA.
So, what do we do now?
Dogtown. Burn it to the ground is what we'll do. It's a simple choice. Them or us.
That voice sounds familiar.
Peace comes at a price. Someone's always got to pay.
Idris Elba!
What's up? It's Idris Elba here, and I just want to let you know how...
Oh my god, I knew that voice sounded familiar.
Agent Solomon Reed in Cyberpunk 2077, Phantom Liberty. Can't wait for you guys to meet Reed when Phantom Liberty releases in 2023. See you in Night City.
Very,
Thanks,
very
Idris.
cool.
Tonight, we are thrilled to share with you another global game announcement. This comes from one of the most decorated developers in the world who consistently pushes this medium forward for each of its releases. This studio has been nominated multiple times for Game of the Year here at this very show, and I am beyond grateful that they have chosen the Game Awards as the place for this global announcement.
Shit, what is this? Armored Core? What is this? Oh shit, no. No, it is Armored Core. Okay. The way they were saying feed the fire, last cinder burn. Yeah, they knew what they were doing. Made it seem like Dark Souls. This is definitely the opening cinematic for this game. Very, very cool.
When we come back, it's time to crown the 2022 Game of the Year.
A lot of people were thinking
Right
Dark
here
Souls for a
on
second
the
just
Game
because of the
Awards.
way they phrased that. Feed the fire, the last cinders burn. They knew what they were doing. They knew what they were doing.
This place is...
The Mushroom Kingdom!
Hello.
Your brother has landed in the Darklands. They're under Bowser's control.
A mustachioed human has arrived in the Mushroom Kingdom.
Do you know him?
Do you think I know every human being with a mustache wearing an identical outfit with the letter of his first name on it? Because I don't.
Rated PG.
From now through to skin in PUBG Mobile when you order $12 or more from Wendy's through Grubhub and use code PUBG Mobile. Go for the win. Go for Grubhub.
There was an outbreak. They killed everyone, trying to contain it.
Do what you gotta do in here. This place has a way of changing you.
These aren't accidents. They're all connected somehow.
I'm still not a fan of that song for Callisto Protocol. It's just, having played as much of the game as I have, it makes no sense. That's just me, though. That's just me. Just. Here we go, Wild Hearts. Give me that new trailer. Give me those new monsters. I'm surprised it's not part of the main show. Byakko? Put Byakko. Never mind. Awesome. But why the hell was that not part of the main show? A trailer for the main show.
That was a look at Wild Hearts coming from Koei Tecmo and EA Originals next year. And now we welcome one of the busiest men in gaming, known fondly by his fans as Yoshi P, both the producer and director of the successful online role-playing game Final Fantasy XIV, winner of 2 Game Awards tonight, and producer of the highly anticipated new entry in the acclaimed Final Fantasy franchise, Final Fantasy XVI. Please join me in welcoming for the first time to TGA, Mr. Naoki Yoshida.
Yeah! That's right. Praise this man. Praise him.
Thank you, Jeff. On behalf of the Final Fantasy XVI team, I'm honored to be here to present you with tonight's final world premiere. To all our fans, thank you for keeping faith in us. I hope you enjoy our latest trailer, Revenge.
Oh shit, they gave us the title, Revenge.
Take Joshua and get to safety.
I'm not going without you.
I'm going to hold the enemy here while you make your escape.
Your Highness! Run! No! Joshua!
Oh, the game is looking good. Oh, yes.
Revenge is a weapon.
A little hard to see with the particle effect there.
I sometimes wonder if I am controlling it, or if it's controlling me.
Oh, shit. Ooh. Ooh, party composition.
No matter how bitter the truth that awaits me, I will press on. Good boy.
Oh my god, look at all this amazingness.
13 years I've waited for this chance. I won't be dying today.
Come to me, Ifrit!
Oh my god, it looks so good. June! June! Oh my god. June. Ugh.
Please welcome the director of Hazelight Studios and last year's Game of the Year winner for It Takes Two. Here's Joseph Fares.
So amazing, so good.
Yeah, really nice being on stage again, actually. It feels really good. I know a lot of people are nervous, but don't be. I'm going to be super cool and short. So, let's see now. Yeah, I remember recently, last year, winning Game of the Year. It's a fantastic feeling. So, obviously, as a nominee, you should be very happy and very proud. But trust me, you do want to win because it's a great feeling. But, however, you do actually win something at the Game Awards. They're super cool because, you know, this beautiful orchestra, when they play the music from your game, I mean, I was sitting over there, and trust me, the hair on my body was all over the place. Goosebump, I mean. It's really awesome. So please give a big applause to the beautiful orchestra and conducted by Lorne Balfe.
Very good year for video game music. That guy is going in, man. He's switching instruments. He's going back and forth. Yeah, he's going back and he's playing like 3 different instruments. He got knocked over, the cameraman. Bam. 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 Really, really good. Look at that bastard not clapping. Clap, you bastard. Especially that guy. He went in.
Goosebump, I told you. All right. Game of the year winner is Elden Ring.
I'm okay with it. I told you I'm okay with it. Told you I'm okay with it. Well deserved. Super well deserved. I have no qualms about it at all whatsoever. Super well deserved. Who is that kid up there? Who is that kid up there?
びっくりしました。ありがとうございます。Thank you so much. フロムソフトウェアのみんな、そしてパートナーであるバンダイナムコの皆さん、たくさんある協力会社の皆さん、そして素晴らしい神話を執筆してくれたジョージ・アーロン・マーティン氏、そんな素晴らしいですね。僕の
Who is that kid standing behind him?
改めて大きな感謝を伝えるとともにこの喜びを分かち合いたいと思います。I would like to share this great appreciation with our entire Elden Ring team members, everybody at From Software, our partner Bandai Namco, all collaborators, and last but not least, Mr. George R. Martin, who created the great mythos for this game. すごく大変で問題の多いプロジェクトだったので、ディレクターとしてはすごくほっとしています。そしてですね、このゲームオブザイヤーという、最高の栄をいただいた場でいうことではないのかもしれませんけれども、これからも今よりもこのゲームよりもですね、面白いゲームを作っていこうと決意してますので、ぜひよろしくお願いします。We have faced so many difficulties while developing this game, so as a director, I'm really relieved. And this might not be the light thing to say at on the occasion of the receiving the GOTY award, but I have made up my mind to create even more interesting games than this one.
Still waiting on Bloodborne 2.
で、このエルデンリングについてもまだやりたいことありますので、その点でも今回の受賞すごく大きな励みになりました。As for Elden Ring, we still have several more things we want to do. So getting this GOTY award really encouraged us.
DLC.
そして最後にこのゲームをプレイしてくれて、楽しんでくれて、支援してくれた多くのユーザーさんに最大限の感謝を伝えたいです。本当にありがとうございます。皆さんのおかげで。我々あるいは私は作りたいゲームを全力で作るという最高のことができています。本当にありがとう。皆さんと同じ時代、この時代に今ゲーム制作に従事できたことを本当に幸せに思ってます。ありがとうございました。And finally, we would like to, express our utmost gratitude to all the fans who played, who enjoyed, and who supported these titles. And we create the games we want to create and do our best because of you. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Well
done. Real quick, I want to thank everybody and say that I think I want to nominate this award to my Reformed Orthodox Rabbi, Bill Clinton. Thank you, everybody.
Wow.
Well, an eventful evening. Congratulations. This has been such a special night, and I can't believe that next year, 2023, marks the 10th annual Game Awards. So we are lucky to do this every year, and we want to thank all the industry for their support, and of course, all of you around the world, viewers of the show. Tonight, I do have one last special announcement from us. To celebrate our 10th year, the Game Awards is thrilled to be partnering with the LA Phil for a very special evening of video game music performed live at the world-famous Hollywood Bowl next year on June 25th, 2023. We will be celebrating the past decade of video game music and looking ahead to its future. You'll be hearing much more about this historic collaboration early next year. Until then, thank you so much. Have a safe and happy holiday season, and we'll see you in 2023. Good night, everybody.
That was good. That was good. But that kid at the end, who was he? And did he literally just photobomb, or whatever you call it, Miyazaki's award moment? That kind of annoys me, pisses me off. But it was good. It was good. It was good.